Hey everyone! So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. The plan is to unbox this art subscription box, see what's inside, and hopefully try to make something using as many of the supplies as we can. Here we have the Premier Paletteful Packs box. This is my first time opening this box. I've opened other art subscription boxes before, but I don't have any experience with this particular company. But I have seen a gajillion videos opening these boxes on YouTube. So based off of those, I think I'm going to like what's inside. I've already broken the seal on the inside. Okay, so just right off the bat, it looks like there is not that much stuff, but let's see. Okay, so we have the first thing that catches my eye are these Sakura Koi coloring brush pens. Okay, so I have the Sakura Koi watercolors that were really popular at some point, but honestly I am not a huge fan of them. But that is my only experience with this brand. I've never used their markers. Obviously I do a lot of marker art on this channel, so I feel like I can give hopefully a good opinion on these markers, but yeah, we'll see. And then we have a Pigma Micron pen in the size 05. I love these. I can never get enough of these, so that's awesome. Okay, we also have a white Jelly Roll pen. This is another product I am actually very familiar with. Not only have I used the white ones, but I've used a lot of their other colors as well. I do, however, prefer the Uniball Signo white gel pen, but still, these are pretty okay. Okay. Then we have this Pentel point liner in the size 0.8. It says it is water and fade resistant, so that's good. Yeah, okay, this one is the same, and this is in size 0.1. So that's cool. Okay, it looks like a felt tip, maybe a brush pen. Yeah, a brush pen. We have this Stonehenge Aqua watercolor paper. Okay, so I was actually able to find the menu on their website. For the watercolor paper, it does say that, yeah, it's a sampler specifically made for the box, and so mine came with two sheets of cold press, one sheet of hot press, and one sheet of heavy cold press. And as I looked at the menu, I also looked up the prices for everything, and one sheet of this is about $3 for the cold press heavy, and for the other ones it's about $1 each, so all the paper together comes out to be about $6. Okay, as for the markers, at first I thought that we had been duped because on Paletteful it says that these retail for $29.88, which if that is true, then that is already like you can tell like you're definitely getting value for the $36 you pay for this box. But then on Amazon I found a very, very similar product, except these are flexible brush markers with water-based ink, while those are watercolor brush pens. They come with the exact number and the exact same colors, except those are $19 on Amazon. However, the exact same product of this is $29 on Amazon, so yeah, exactly what they said, and it is $4 for shipping. So basically, you're definitely getting value off of this box because it is almost the price of the entire box, so that's really good. Although I don't know how different these markers are from the watercolor markers, because yeah, it says water-based ink and it's also blendable. I feel like they would work very similarly. So yeah, what I said before, these are not watercolors, they're water-based ink, which apparently is different. Okay, and then for the pens, these usually come out to about $2 to $3. These vary a lot. So I've seen them online from between $3 to $8, but we're gonna go by 3 because that is what it says on Paletteful's website. So yeah, and then these are $3. This, it says a pack of 3 is $12, so about $4. Okay, so I've basically set up a page in my sketchbook to swatch and test all of the supplies. So let's start with what I already know, which is the Pigma Micron pens. This is in size 05. And yes, as always, feels the same as always, very reliable, good pen. Now brush pens I'm not used to like at all. See, you can get a lot of different variations of line width with this pen. And then for the jelly roll, I used all the 3 different kinds of black, and I've already let it dry, so let's see how it goes on top. I don't know why, but it's not working as well on the Micron pens. It's working a little bit better on the Pentel. I don't know if you can tell the difference on camera, but it looks more gray on top of the Micron. Okay, and now is the fun part where we get to test the coloring brush pens. So I made this grid. It's not straight, but you know, what can you do? Yes, you can definitely get some variation with these pens as well. I'll go ahead and do everything, and then we can use water and see how it changes. One thing that I'm noticing about these pens is there's no click when you close them, so you just gonna have to press hard and hope that it's closed, which I don't really like that, but that's very, very nitpicky. I'm just used to hearing that click when I close markers. Okay, I was expecting it to blend out a lot more than this, which is why I left a lot of space, but it doesn't really blend out as much as I had hoped it would. And that's a color that I just put down too. Also, this hasn't happened on all of the colors. It happens on some colors more than others, but I'm getting like, I can't tell if it's lifting the paper. Yeah, it is. It's lifting the paper. It might just be that the paper, and this is an ELO sketchbook, it might just be that the paper just doesn't work great with these supplies, but I still don't love that. So that is all of them. From looking at this, I get the feeling like you're supposed to use water right away. So let's try doing that just up here and seeing how much we can get it to blend out. You can definitely still see the original lines that I made. So it really doesn't blend out that much. Okay, see that works a lot better. Okay. Yeah, I was liking how it was going until I did that. I just wanted to see how I can incorporate the brush pen, but I'm not the type of artist that does bold lines. In fact, like, I love how this half looks without the lines than without lines. I'm an artist that prefers literally no lines than lines like this, or really, really thin lines. This isn't that awful. I still don't love it, but yeah, when I work with watercolor, I tend to not line my drawings. So basically here I tried to do a few different things that I think I want to incorporate into my final drawing. So the peacock made me want to draw a rainbow sort of dress, but I really like how these colors look more than how these colors look. Basically here and here I'm trying to figure out how I would lay out the colors if the whole dress was rainbow, but I keep looking at this and seeing how much better this looks, so I think I'm going to stick to these. So I've finished the final sketch and it's ready to go in and ink right on top of it. I'm going to try my best to use all of the liners in the drawing. We'll see how that works. And yes, also her outfit. Originally it was just going to be the dress, which was going to be peacock color, like based on the colors of a peacock, but it kept making me think of Island Princess, which is where that came from. So yes, it is inspired by that, sort of. So yeah, let's just get into it. I'm a little bit scared to get started because I really only have a few sheets of this paper. Oh, also I forgot to say, I decided to choose just the regular cold press paper. But yeah, let's just go in and start lining. So scared. Yeah, see, I would never use lines that bold. Oh no, I feel like I ruined it. It's really hard to get smooth lines on this pet paper because I did choose cold press, so it is more textured. Curly hair is always fun to draw. Even though in my sketchbook I tried to plan out the colors, since I kind of changed the whole direction of the drawing anyway, now I don't know where things are gonna go, but honestly I'm tired of planning and I just want to see how the materials actually work on this paper, so we're just gonna go for it. Oh, I forgot to tape it down. You know what, it's fine, we'll test to see if it dries flat. Anyways, just from the little bit that I've already done, I do think that one, even though I've already gone in with a few layers, it's not lifting the paper, which that's really good because that would be really annoying if I had to deal with that for the entire drawing. So that's one thing. And two, it does seem to blend a little bit better than it did in my sketchbook. So I do appreciate that as well. It's like I just want to use so many different colors in this, but I know if I do, it's not gonna look good. But I still want to. Okay, I kinda like that. It looks good. Now how I'm gonna do that on the rest of the dress, I have absolutely no idea. But again, like I still don't see the point. Like this is just the same as using watercolors. Maybe on the bottom I'll use the markers straight onto the paper and see what happens with that. I'm just gonna go for it. Let's see what happens. That is a little bit too bright. Unfortunate. Ooh, okay. So unlike when I did this on the other paper, you can use the markers on areas that are already wet as well. It works much better on this. Still not perfect, but much better on this paper than it did. Oh, it's already buckling. But yeah, much better on this paper than in my sketchbook. Okay, I'm glad I did that because actually I've been so scared to use the markers like that, but now that I did, that looks really, really pretty. It's so vibrant. This blue. Ooh, okay, see that blue-green color is so pretty and definitely makes me think of peacocks, so I love that. One thing I don't know is how I'm gonna do the feathers, because peacock feathers have a lot of intricate details, which I really don't feel like doing right now. I kind of am just having fun doing these large washes of color. Alright, that's good enough for me. Some yellow. Should have had yellow first, shouldn't I? Just a little bit of blue. Let's see what we can make with that. Does anyone else do that? You always start painting in like the area that people will see less. See, when I paint with acrylics, I like having a lot of different brushes of different sizes, different shapes. But for watercolor, I usually tend to just stick to one brush the entire time. Yeah, I'm liking that skin tone a lot, actually. The only medium I guess I don't really mix my own skin tones with is Copic markers. And as you saw, it's really just trial and error. See, like now I've like worked it so much that it's giving me that weird texture that I keep saying I don't like. Maybe it doesn't look good with her skin because I made her skin tone so warm. See, these are the types of things you should probably figure out before you just start painting. Okay, so I've cleaned out my palette and I'm ready to do the feathers. I still have almost no idea how I'm gonna go about that, but we'll see what happens. You know what, though? This would look a lot better if it had blue in it. That's pretty. And it's also dark enough that the white should still show up pretty nicely on top of it. Somehow those pupils look lined up. I never like plan out where the pupils are gonna go, and so sometimes my characters look like they're looking in two different directions, but this time it worked out. It is really fun to just go in and just color. And it's a different feeling on this textured paper. It doesn't feel at all like coloring like with Copic markers or something. It feels different. It's just not as bright as I would prefer it to be. So normally I would just give up and take out my Uniball Signo gel pen, but I feel like that's cheating, so I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Now the only thing I think I need to do is add a wash of color in the background. Probably should have done this earlier. So if I ruin it completely, take a good look, because that could very well happen. Yep, I really should have taped this down, to be honest. Okay, so here is the finished piece using all of the supplies that were sent in the box. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Let me know what you think as well. Also, sorry if I seemed a little bit disappointed at the beginning of the video with the supplies that were sent. It's because, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of this brand's watercolors. However, the pens I think are much, much better and also very versatile, because look, you're able to get super vibrant colors like this with only one layer of color, and then also more pale colors like this. So I think that they're really good, and they definitely work much better on watercolor paper than the paper that was in my sketchbook. Anyway, so definitely let me know if you liked this style of video, since I know it's a little bit different from the other videos that I've uploaded to the channel so far. Also, if you're not yet, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this. I hope you guys all have a really good rest of your day. Bye!